You're welcome.
Begin session. Good afternoon, class.
Hey, good afternoon. How you doing?
Good afternoon. I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I just saw the new Doctor Strange movie. It was in 3D and everything. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Have you seen any good movies recently?
I actually have, but Sean, if you'd like, we can
Oh,
talk
which
about
one?
that
What'd
after
you
class.
see?
Actually, I will talk about that a little bit later because I have something really important that I want to talk with you guys today about. So as you all know,
Every time a teacher says that, I'm just warning you. It's like a really high bar there.
okay, well, I'm going to try my best to reach that high bar for you today, okay, CJ?
Okay.
So I know that we've been working. CJ, where are our phones supposed to be during class?
Okay, fine. Oh, I get it. Let me turn it off. You can start.
Okay.
Better turn it off.
Okay, thank you so much for putting your phone away.
Mhm.
So as you all know, we've been working on poetry and we've been working on figurative language. So today I just want to introduce you to a new concept, and that's personification. So personification is a type of figurative language that is often used in poems, and I think that you'll all really be able to connect with it because personification is often used in songs as well. You can hear it in song lyrics. So I actually have...
Like what?
We'll get to that part. Hold on just a moment, Kevin.
Because that's my thing, right?
I do know.
I've been doing a lot of music and
I
producing.
do know
Okay,
that's
what?
your thing, but I'm going to give you an
I'm all ears.
opportunity. I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk about that with me, about song lyrics, a little bit later in this lesson, okay? So
Cool.
I
Alright.
actually have a poem that I want to read to you, but first I just wanted to discuss personification a little bit before I get started with that. So first of all, what word do you hear in the word personification? Can anyone tell me what word you might hear inside of that word?
If.
You do hear if, but is there another word that you hear in that word? Personification.
Well, it's person. I mean, it's like the first half of the word, person.
Perfect,
Yeah.
Sean. Okay, so Sean said that he hears person in the word personification. Does that give anyone else a clue as to maybe what the word personification might mean?
Oh, well, yeah, the K should be to turn into, right? So that's maybe it's like to make into a person. I don't know if you'd be like Pinocchio, like you're turning a doll into a person or something. Is that what it means?
Not quite. You're on the right track when you're saying that it's turning into a person. So I'm going to give you a little bit more of a formal definition of what personification is. So personification is the application, so applying human qualities such as emotions like being happy or sad, or actions such as dancing, laughing, to non-human objects or ideas. So I'm going to give you an example from me. So my example is going to be, it's autumn right now, so I love when I see the leaves dancing in the street. Can anyone give me an example of personification now?
Let's see. You said leaves dancing in the streets? Because leaves don't dance. But then maybe the wind is like blowing them around, so it kind of looks like they're dancing and stuff. But,
Right, exactly.
But they don't know. There's not like...
Exactly, so the leaves aren't really dancing, right? So what that is I'm applying personification to the leaves. I'm giving them a quality that you would see in an actual person, in a human being, and I'm applying that to a non-human object. Does that make sense?
I gotcha. Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So if we think of poetry like music, and so a song lyric is like the lines of a poem, now that we have an idea of what personification is, why do you think that an author or a musician would use personification in a poem or a song? Does anybody have an idea? Kevin, you love music. Why do you think that an artist might use personification in a song? Now that we have an idea of what personification is.
Cause you know, you like when you're talking about like, you know, like, just a boring old object, you know, and you just talk about it and stuff. You know, it's hard to get like all emotional about like, you know, just a car or like or a tree or something. But you know, that's why like when you know people call that car like she and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You know, gives you like an emotional attachment to it or
Exactly.
something.
Exactly, it gives you an emotional attachment, right? So you're able to connect more with the song or connect more with the poem. So I actually want to read you my poem because I think that you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. Look at Kevin participating in class. Oh,
Kevin's having a
that
great
mean, girl?
day.
I know what she's talking about, you know.
Maybe I'll read
She's
it
talking
too.
my language.
Okay. So,
Back
okay.
off, CJ. Jeez.
Okay, guys. So actually, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have you just practice thinking about personification a little bit more on your own. So I'd like you to take a moment and maybe just write down one more example of personification. I want you to think of an object that's important to you, and I'd like you to just write down an example of personification. And so what that's going to be your exit ticket. So if you don't finish it up, I'll just collect that on my way out. And thank you so much. End session.
Nice job.